Welcome to our YouTube channel. Subscribe our channel. Today topic Sri Dalada Maligawa, Sri Lanka. Let move motion pictures and area details. The Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic or Sri Dalada Maligawa is a Buddhist temple in Kandy, Sri Lanka. It is positioned within the royal palace complex of the previous kingdom of Kandy, which homes the relic of the tooth of the Buddha. Since historic times, the relic has performed an essential role in neighborhood politics due to the fact it is believed that whoever holds the relic holds the governance of the USA. The relic become historically held through Sinhalese kings. The Temple of the Enamel is a World Heritage Site specially because of the temple and the relic. Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic. Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic, a World Heritage Site in Kandy. Religion affiliation Buddhism. Location Kandy. Country Sri Lanka. Shown inside Sri Lanka. Geographic coordinates. 7 degrees 17 minutes 38 seconds north, 80 degree 38 feet 19 inches E. Architecture. Founder. Vimaladarmasuriya I of Kandy. Completed. 1595. UNESCO World Heritage Site. Type Cultural. Criteria IVV. Designated 1988. Reference number 450. History. Because of the two particular chapters, the Malwadu chapters and Asgari chapters, behavior daily worship in the internal chamber of the temple. Rituals are accomplished 3 instances each day, at dawn, at noon and inside the evenings. On Wednesdays, there may be a symbolic bathing of the relic with a natural preparation made from scented water and aromatic plant life referred to as Nanumura Mangalaya. This holy water is assumed to contain healing powers and is sent to those gift. The temple sustained harm from bombings by using Janatha Vimukthi Paramuna in 1989, and through the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam in 1998. However, it become absolutely restored every time. Wall portray at Kelaniya Temple of Princess Hemamali and her husband, Prince Dantha, which she carried Gautama Buddha's enamel relic hidden in her hair to Sri Lanka. Painting by means of Solias Mendes. After the Maha Parinirvana of Gautama Buddha, in keeping with the legend, the teeth relic changed into preserved in Kalinga and smuggled to the island through Princess Hemamali and her husband, Prince Dantha on the commands of her father King Guhasiva. 1. Hemamali hid the relic in her hair on the way to the island. They landed at the island in Lankapatana all through the reign of Sirameghavana of Anuradhapura 301–328, and surpassed over the teeth relic. The king enshrined it in Megagiri Vihara, modern-day Isarumunia, in Anuradhapura. Safeguarding the relic became the duty of the monarch from then. Consequently, over time, the custodianship of relic got here to symbolize the proper to rule the island. Therefore, reigning monarchs constructed the tooth relic temples pretty close to their royal houses, as changed into the case in the course of the times of the Anuradhapura kingdom, kingdom of Polonnaruwa, and kingdom of Dambadeniya. During the generation of the kingdom of Gampola, the relic changed into housed in Niyamgampaya Vihara. It is said within the messenger poems, which includes Hamsa, Jira, and Selalihini, that the temple of teeth relic was located in the city of Sri Jayawardhanapura Kotte while the kingdom of Kotte become installed there. During the reign of Dharmapala of Kotte, the relic became moved and became hidden in Delgamua Vihara, Radnapura, in a grinding stone. 1. It was brought to Kandy through Hirapediya Diyawadana Rala and Devanagala Rathnalankara Thera. King Vimaladharmasuriya I built a two-story building to deposit the tooth relic, and the constructing is now gone. 3. In 1603, when the Portuguese state invaded Kandy, it was carried to Meta Mahanuwara in Dumbara. It was recovered inside the time of Rajasena II, and it has been pronounced that he reinstated the unique building or constructed a new temple. 1. The present-day temple of the enamel changed into built by Veera Narendra Sinha. 4. The octagonal Patharipuva and moat have been added throughout the reign of Sri Vikrama Rajasena. The royal architect Devendra Mulakaria is credited with constructing the Patharipuva. Originally it was utilized by the king for recreational sports, and later it changed into offered to the tooth relic. It now homes the temple's library. Attacks at the constructing. Main article. 1998 Temple of the Tooth Attack. The temple became attacked in 1989 by way of the militant enterprise Janatha Vimukthi Peramuna. It had the intention of taking pictures the relic. And in 1998, with the aid of the militant employer Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, this attack broke in the front side of the royal palace. Architecture. The brick wall which runs along the moat and the Bogambara lake is referred to as the water waves wall. 4 holes in this wall are built to mild coconut oil lamps. The predominant entrance gate which lies over the moat is referred to as Mahawahalkata. At the foot of Mahawahalkata steps, there's a Sandakata Pahana moonstone that's carved in Kandyan architectural fashion. Mahawahalkata changed into totally destroyed in a 1998 bomb blast and rebuilt afterwards together with Sandakata Pahana different stone carvings. 6 elephants are depicted in stone on either facet of the entrance. A Makara Torana and mother or father stones are positioned on top of the staircase. The Huasi drummer's chamber is situated in the front of the principal shrine. The 2 stories of the primary shrine are referred to as Pal Malaya, decrease ground, and Udu Malaya, upper ground, or Weda Hitina Maligawa. 7th, the doors of the Weda Hitana Maligawa are ivory carvings. The real chamber wherein the tooth relic is saved is referred to as the Handin Kunama. The golden cover over the principal shrine and the golden fence which encircles the temple complex, become constructed in 1987 by way of then Prime Minister, Ranasinghe Premadasa. 8. The enamel relic is encased in 7 golden caskets that are engraved with treasured gems. 9. The casket represent a stupa, the procession casket that's used for the duration of the Kandy Sala Parahara is also displayed within the equal chamber. Associated buildings and systems. Vimaladharmasuriya I of Kandy built the Royal Palace of Kandy. The Royal Palace is situated to the north of the temple. 10. John Pybus, who became on an embassy in 1762, gives a detailed description of the royal palace. 11. Vikramabahu III of Gampola R. 1356-1374 and Sena Samatha Vikramabahu of Kandy R. 1469-1511 built royal palaces in this website. Vimaladharmasuriya I of Kandy undertook numerous decorations to the palace. The Dutch Orientalist Philippus Baldius visited the palace with General Gerard Peters Hulft in 1656. The royal residence become referred to as Maha Wasala, in Sinhalese beginning within the Polinaruwa length. The royal palace is likewise known as Maligawa, Beat Palace. There have been 3 Wahalkatas and an 8-toes 2.4 meters excessive wall used as predominant entrances. The section of the palace going through the Natha de Vale is said to be the oldest. During the beginning of the British duration, it was used by the authorities' agent Sir John D'Oyly, 1st Baronet, of Kandy. 10 successors of D'Oyly have persisted to apply it as their reputable house. Today it is preserved as an archaeological museum. Ulpan J and Queen's Palace are the associated homes of the palace. Audience Hall. The target audience corridor or Magil Maduwa is in which the Kandyan kings held their courtroom. 12. It became completed during the reign of Sri Vikrama Rajasena. 13. The carvings of the timber pillars which support the wooden roof are an example of wooden carving of the Kandyan period. Sri Rajadi Rajasena of Kandy built it in 1783. The hall was renovated for the reception of arrival of Albert Edward, Prince of Wales in 1872. Originally the hall turned into 58 by means of 35.6 toes 17.7 meters times 10. 9 meters after upkeep, its duration changed into extended through an additional 31.6 feet 9.6 meters 14 other nearby buildings to the halls believed to be demolished all through the British rule. The Target Market Hall was the venue wherein the Kandyan Convention turned into drawn up, it become in which the convention turned into examine out to the humans and wherein the convention, approximately the convention, changed into hung on the 2nd of March 1815. That area turned into later used to erect the Kandy Kachcheri and Kandy Supreme Court. Today it's miles used for state ceremonies and conserved underneath the Department of Archaeology. Mahamalua. Mahamalua is public who came to peer the annual Asala Parahara. Today it incorporates a statue of Maduma Bandara. The memorial which includes the cranium of Kepadipola Dasa as any other appeal. The statue of Princess Hemamali and Prince Dantha also are placed here. You will come to Sri Lanka, visit Dalada Maligawa. You need information, touch me. Thanks for watch, subscribe. Again meet next journey video. Thanks, quality day.